Alright, it's been so long since I've done an actual layout update. This is actually going to be layout update number 20, the big 20. Well, I mean, there are a bunch of things that I've done, and there's a bunch of things that I still need to do, but I'll take you through it and show you what I've been working on, and then maybe near the end of the episode I'll do a little bit more and then show you what I did. So as far as it goes here, still have done nothing. I still don't know what I'm gonna do. Cars are kind of being shifted down this way. That obviously has to be recycled. I've got an actual Mitsubishi Lancer, and I found a Hot Wheels one, so I kind of just, I know it's not to scale, but you know, when you look at it, kind of looks cool. Mine's white though. That one's yellow, obviously. But whatever. The odds of me finding a white one with a black roof is pretty slim, I guess. But yeah, again, not too much is being done here. I did correct right along the front here, and then I put the Sculpt-A-Mold in there, and then I did paint it brown. So I'm gonna have to go over this little curb that goes right along here, and I'm gonna have to repaint that probably after I do all the greenery right along here. But yeah, I've got to do that. And you can see I painted that one, the road color. I don't know why that one is, besides the dust, it's so much lighter than that. So maybe I'm gonna do like another coat and go right down. And then just finish that off, make it look nicer, and make them both match. And you can obviously see that I continued on with the Sculpt-A-Mold and then put it right up and then brown. I got a little messy with the brown paint, as you can see. There's like little spotches, but I think that once I put bushes and tall grass here, you're not even going to see it, so it's not going to be a big deal. As we move right along here, because again, all the cars being shifted down, and I haven't really worked on the building. Moving along. Yeah, so I had carved that out because it was, remember, it was a square kind of block. I carved it down to a round shape, and then I had put Sculpt-A-Mold over it, and then I painted it brown. And I put some Sculpt-A-Mold in here, kind of raising it up a bit so that it's not super flat. Like that's flat there, but there's going to be ballast in there. I just wanted to kind of make somewhat of a transition here. Looks really messy, but once I put the ballast over it, it'll be fine. And the grass as well. There'll be grass in there. Moving down some more here, you got the Canadian Tire Distribution Center. So basically I did the road, and it goes into the pad here, right, where you can receive cars. There's 2 lanes there. That I had painted like a gray, concrete gray, and I still have to paint a couple of these little extra detail parts here. I have to attach that hand throw there, and I went right up to it with the brown, but that's all going to get covered in, and that's all going to get grassed and whatnot. And then I'm going to obviously do ballast in here. You can kind of see right along here as well, I did more Sculpt-A-Mold right in between the tracks, and it raises up the land a little bit. Kind of looks like poop, not gonna lie, but once I put the grass over it, hopefully it looks a lot better. Otherwise I'm gonna be really disappointed. And also I painted that. You can kind of see it has like a very finished look to it. I need to get some trucks, or trailer trucks, to hold those containers up. And then in here you can see again I finished off this side with some Sculpt-A-Mold because it was like a little bit of a gap there, so that's all filled in as well. So that's it for this side here. I can't wait because I'm gonna add grass and turf to it, and we're gonna see how that turns out. And then ballast. I've already kind of mixed my ballast as well. So I used not medium ballast, but I used a fine gray ballast and a fine brown ballast, and I mixed it. It's probably about, it's mostly gray. It's probably like a, I want to say 70-30 blend. You can kind of see it. Anyways, I have a whole one here. There's a big one of it, and then I have a little bit here. That's how much I was able to get out of the small bag. But yeah, I'm gonna do the fine ballast along here, and I'm gonna see how that turns out. Hopefully it turns out well, and I'll be happy with it, but I guess we'll see. So let's go over to the other side now, and we'll take a look and see what I've done on the other side of things. So this is just on the opposite side of the Canadian Tire distribution center there. You can see the wall divided. I've got my rock wall. That's all in place. It's already colored, and I colored all the brown as well. My lake here still has to go in, and I do have the piece of wood for here. It's actually sitting right there. I just got to cut the out of it, and then I'll be able to continue down as well. All the top needs to get turf, and then I can also ballast it, ready for the ballast as well. But I got to do the turf first. Some people do ballast first and then turf after. I'm the other way around. I do my turf and then I ballast, and then I kind of blend it. Whatever, that's just me though. But yeah, like this entire section here, and I can come right down, basically all the way down here if I wanted to, except for the fact that I still need fascia on here, so I'll see what I can do about that. But yeah, so this is all good to go. I gotta paint all this black because that's all, you know, done. And that's basically it. I gotta be honest with you. This has taken up most of last month, and then I've been working on this like this past week. So as for everything else, like this is all still the same. There's been really no change. No tracks connecting there. I've got about 5 switches that I need for here, and they're in the mail right now. I've been waiting on those. And then I've got an industry that's going to go right here. And the switches will obviously, it'll allow me to come down and then go in this way here. But I can't do anything until those switches come and get those in place. And then obviously I need some flex still, so I need to get some flex track maybe next week or something. And then I gotta get 3 more switches for here to do the 3 spurs, maybe some cork as well to finish that off. And then I can head this way where I can come in here, and then that would be another 2 industries done. I still need to get a building for this and then work out the terrain here. This will be quite the project as well, so excited for that. Yeah. Like honestly, like it feels like I haven't gotten much done, but at the same time I've gotten so much done. It's taking a while to get there, but I'm getting there slowly. Yeah, I know that I'm gonna add a paper mill in here with a wall going down here, and it's gonna go all the way to the end there, and then I'm gonna have an ethanol plant at that end. Yeah, so much to do, and I wish there was more hours in the day where I could actually do it and work on it and stuff, but it is what it is. Okay, so as promised, I mean, that's all I had to show you as far as this update. I did a lot, but not much at the same time. Nothing that's going to make a huge impact. However, I mean, this section here, like, I'm really excited about this. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to turf this up. I'm going to show you my green styles here. and I'm gonna show you, what it looks like when it's basically, greenerized and all that. And then I'll come back, I'll show you, and then I'll probably ballast it as well. Bonus clip. But yeah, so I'll just, I'll do this, and then we'll take a look, okay? Be right back. Okay, so things aren't completely dry here yet. Obviously you can see there's some spots there that you can still see where it is a little bit wet, but once it does dry, it'll look a lot better. And I have done a lot of this, and there's quite a bit there. I used 2 different colors of green. There's a basic, light green, and then there's like a blended turf, which kind of looks like fall. It's an earth blend, but it's I don't know, lights too. It's really nice. Anyways, it looks like almost like dead leaf, like on the ground there. So I'll be able to add some fall trees here and whatnot. Then you can see my ballast, which is not obviously completely done. I only had a limited amount of time today to do it, but for what I did do, I got it down mostly for this. I still have to clean up that outside edge there, but this track is, this one here is done basically, except for right here. I have to fill that in a little bit better, and I've got this part right up to the switch here done. Now, none of this is in place. I do have to add a bit more ballast right along the edge there, just to fill it out. And then there's like a couple of spots, if you look, like obviously along there, and a couple of little spots there. Nothing too crazy, but as you can see, it's really, really coming along. I really like the look of it. Looks really nice, and all I gotta do is add some other bush and greenery to it, paint the fascia, and then like obviously that's done. I mean, I don't even care that much about this module here, but I mean, it's part of the layout, so might as well. And then obviously doing this here, trying to make this look a little bit more complete as well.